the big one and the small one, and that's how I should be, right? You know, how are you, Toni?
I'm good, are you?
I'm very good.
Oh.
Shall I give you the details about the Big 3 event? Of course, it's a Big 3, which means the cap PMP at £3, not £3.95, and you have as well 3 fluxes on any item above £15, and on top of that, well, there is on some selected items a 30% off for club members, including the amazing Stands By Me Weekender. Now, Toni, this Weekender we were admiring early on because it's just so striking and so beautiful.
Yeah, so Reflection Collection is one of the collections that we launched earlier in the year, which allows you to get that reflection without all of that fuss and technique, you know, stamping onto acetate and then trying to reflect it down. I could never do it. So complicated. And I hate it when I want to do a craft and it frustrates me that I can't actually do it when people make it look so easy. So our Reflection Collection combines the reflection within the stamp. So all you need to worry about is what card are you using, what colour are you using, what texture are you going to pop it on, because the reflection is built in. You don't have to use the reflection, mask it off if you want to, but with the reflection you're going to make some absolutely stunning cards that people are going to say to you, did you do that acetate technique to get that reflection? Absolutely no, I did not. I used Stamps By Me stamps.
Well, and this is what they do the hard work, but they look so striking. Early on, Hazel and I, we were like, yeah, that's Paul Shelley's symbol. Yeah, we were kind of spotted. Yeah.
Top fan.
Now, let's have a look at those stamps that you are getting, because they are so beautiful. And I love how you are giving us like maybe a little bit of Central Park vibes.
Yes, absolutely. So we try and mix it up so you get total value for money. So you have sort of either the park, or you could have an industrial estate where the reflection is in the water, and at the bottom there we have that beautiful cabin with the mountains and the greenery in there. But equally, if you wanted to add some snow, you could have a Christmas card, add an iced lake, whatever you wanted to do. And then in the other one we have the couple on the bench, where, you know, before we did the couple in the boat and that was so popular, so this time we've popped the couple on that bench. And then we have that incredible tree, large sort of oak family tree, however you want to look at it. So basically, when you stamp this out, the top part is like a cream crisp stamped design, as you would expect from Stamps By Me, and then the lower portion is sort of like line art sketch, and it's been softened, so it gives you that true representation of a reflection in water, on like in a sunset and things like that. So it's really cool, and all you've got to do is add ink to them, which makes me very happy. Now, on the back of the package you get the QR code,
of course,
all of the inspiration is all linked to the previous designs as well. So you can see there we have trees, we have swans with reflections, the boat, and they all work seamlessly together. So this is your 2 A5s, which are totally awesome. We've got some more coming at the back end of summer too. And then just below here, you don't just get those 2 stamps, this is such an awesome deal, and that's a credit to Create and Craft giving those extra discounts, but you also get those 3 lovely stencils, which give you that aperture sort of element to your card, so you can see like you're looking through a heart or through a window. And you can create perspective, foreground and background, and these are going to work beautifully with the other stylized stencils that we brought to you with the last Reflection Collection. They're going to build in beautifully. The heart fits within the wreath, the other heart that we've done, and the rectangle fits within the other one. One stylized, one sketchy in design. Add a hue of colour, one and done cards that look so wow, really
they
lovely.
do look absolutely incredible. And when we have, I mean, let's have a look at this one, because this one you kind of look at it and thinking that's a beautiful card, it's a simple black and white. When you open it up, those beautiful postcards in there as well, and I kind of spot there is a little bit of glimmer, and that is coming up. We have got the pens in there. How different do they look?
Absolutely, and is they postcards, Paola?
Yes, they are.
Postcards. I didn't realise they were. I just caught a glimpse of a bit of postcard there, and I thought, oh, the postcards. So you can make giftables, and you know, I'm a big fan. I don't create for the sake. I love stamps and products that are going to tell a story. You're going to get longevity. If you're feeling it in here, it will show in your artwork, it will show in your craft, and it will show in your card making. And these tell a wonderful story. We have the lady and gent on a bench. Now, they don't have to be husband and wife or anything. They could be a he and a he, a she and a she. They could be brother and sister just having a chat. And then we've got obviously those lovely scene setters, which are brilliant.
Absolutely. The Weekend are very popular. 2/3 I think of the stock almost 80%. Sorry, it was no, it was 3/4 of the stock. Now it's almost 80%. This is how busy it is.
And you have had it all.
Yeah,
I've given you
and
it all.
I love the voice of Laura. No, it's actually approaching Asia. It was really nice. Now, of course, if you want to create something like what Paul Shelley has created there, you can flex it in the club for just £13.76. That is taking advantage of the amazing big threes, and also, of course, just pay £3 in postage, so you're saving 95p on top of that. 5953037 is your item number. Fabulous saving there. Now, of course, if you are for in for a bargain, we have got a happy hour, and it's all about happiness.
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 Yeah, we love happiness, don't we?
We do love happiness.
So this is your A5 happiness stamp set. Look at that big smile. That's making me very happy. Look at that big smile. So basically, I've just got it here. Look, shall we show?
Yeah, happiness comes in all shapes and sizes, but of course it comes in this one, which is an A5 size stamp set. Look at that.
So this one is totally awesome. Font,
nice,
incredible. These are wow factor fonts on your card, so you get that amazing grace, which is that small classic cross. So if you do want to send something religious, but you don't really want to do too much in that area, then it's got you covered there. You've got the words faith, hope, joyful, happiness, thankful, and hope, and you've got that scatter of birds in with happiness. And these are going to sort of like fill those white spaces with one word, and on these sentiments, that one word is absolutely enough. Great price.
Absolutely, it is. If you want yours at £9, you're saving more than you're spending, saving £9.99 in the club. And of course, if you add that to the weekender, you can flexify it into 3. 120337 is your item number. Now we talk about those beautiful glittering pens. They are called Gossip. Fabulous name for it.
Ink worth talking about.
Ink worth talking about.
So we launched Gossip about 4 years ago. We've done all of the colours you can possibly imagine in the sparkly inks.
Yeah.
Now, you all probably know that when you've seen the sparkly inks, it's silver glitter or gold, I've seen some golds, in a coloured ink. So you get a pink with a shimmer of silver and gold, or a blue with a shimmer of silver and gold. Well, our best-selling Gossip sparkle pens are the clear. With the silver. So for overlays, for your flowers, for snow, for accents, just for that iridescence element. So I thought, you know what? Why have we not created pens that have got clear but coloured glitter? So with these, what you get is coloured glitter. Now they are absolutely stunning. So you get a red, a purple, a blue, a gold, a clear. And I will show you.
I don't think the camera shows the...
I'll show you this on black.
Yeah. That kind of
that helps.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Oh, there it is. You can see
so
that.
You're not governed by the coloured ink anymore, because it's the sparkle that's coloured. So what you do with these now is we've just opened a whole new world for you here, because there's nothing like this, one, on the market, and two, if I've got any inks in my stash, and I mean any inks whatsoever, dye-based, pigment, acrylic, oil, I just drop a few drops of my clear sparkling, and I've got sparkly acrylic, sparkle oil, sparkle pastel, and you can just overlay them and you get the most subtle finishes on. So if you like to do things in white cardstock and you want to add a green overlay, so it looks white, but when you twist it, it captures that subtle sparkle in there. It looks awesome.
Absolutely. You can see there we have it.
You
can see the hint of the gold, and then a little bit of the green, I think, in here. Yeah, I can see a little bit of the green there. That definitely, in real life, is just more noticeable, the colour of it. £17.99, saving £7. You are getting all 6 of them. 2, 6, and 8. 996 is your item number. Approaching 80% though of the stock on. So if you want yours, you know what to do. Grab it and check your baskets out, especially for the embossing folders which are coming up next. I adore them. I adore this collection.
I just love embossing folders. I have them all. I love embossing folders. Think about your cute critters. Everything that we bring to you in embossing format, like this with a background, is going to work with every other brand on this channel, and that's why I do it. We do florals, we do our Quatre D system, and they're timeless in design because of the floral element, but there's nothing more cooler than having an embossing folder that's going to create an aperture on the back of a card and create depth and dimension just from one pass. So you think about your cute critters and all of the cards and things that you love. So this is just on gold. So these are HD 3D, so you really do get that depth and dimension. The embossing folders are unique in the sense the embossing is on the front and the back.
Yeah, wow, look at that. Isn't that just stunning?
And hopefully I'm going to get a chance to show you these before they go. But this one reminds me of like a Christmas twiggy.
It does.
So you could maybe add some real twigs on top, a bird, a sentiment. I mean, these are on gold just to try and highlight them. I will show you them through on white. They are stunning.
Yes.
And we brought you 3 hearts last week, and these are the 3 stars all together. And I've put them together because I like to give you them in different formats. Then you've got stars. You don't need to get anything else.
Absolutely. If you want yours, well, 450174 is your item number. Introductory price in the club means that you're saving £11.98. You can flex it into 3 interest-free payments of £9. And of course, on the website createandcraft.com, you can see everything we have seen, plus a lot more. We have got the Thirsty brush as well, a bundle as well, beautiful stamp and coordinating stamps. You have got embossing folders as well. Some of them may have sold out. I do make sure to check out your baskets before long because you may not have them long. Do make sure to check out, but also get some inspiration right now. They're fabulous what you can do with this. Also, 80% now of the weekender has gone, and we started the show with, I think it was 3 quarters now, 80% flying out. Tony's supposed to be here tomorrow. I don't think you are going to be here tomorrow.
No, let's just...
Shall we show this? Yeah, we have, because this is almost like a happy hour. And I know technically it's not, but we have got such a good deal on this one.
So this is your beautiful, and this truly is beautiful. So you get this huge floral stamp here with the open design so you can paint. You get this incredible perfume bottle here where you know all the posh perfumes now with the lids where they have flowers. Yeah. So you can basically build that lovely floral set above here. This is sort of the perfume element that you can pop in, and then we get our sort of banners that can be stamped onto the front, and you can pop a name in, you can personalise. But guess what? So that's normally $18.99 as a stamp. Okay. You get all of the coordinating dies to cut it through as well. I don't think this is going to be around long, but basically this goes around the flowers, the bottle, and these are your banners with the stitch detail on, so you can pop it onto the front of the bottle and create that wonderful dimension. And because you have those dies, you can create the most amazing perfume shaker cards.
Oh, that would be so pretty.
Such a lovely set.
By the way, if you wanted, you know, you can see that you're saving way more than you're spending. Take advantage of it. And of course, the crap PMP as well. 0722531, and of course it is in flexes, so it's just under £6 today for that one. You can get it as well with the the weekender. Add it to your baskets again, flexify everything. And then we have got the frantic floral.
Everybody's laughing at me earlier because I had everything under here like backups. A backup for a backup sake.
Thank goodness.
Yes. So this one is frantic florals. There's not many of this one left either. So basically this is a 5x7. This is stunning. HD 3D. Again, a great backdrop. Look, check this out.
Wow. That is just so beautiful.
Look at the dimension on there. It's a whole new level. You're never going to see embossing folders like this. It's got the splats, it's got the spatter, it's got the drips. It works both ways.
Wow.
You can and look at the deboss.
Nice.
Absolutely stunning. So these are a few items that we've got left from other shows. So make the most of these incredible prices. What next?
Well, what next? Checking out the baskets.
Demo.
Otherwise,
Demo.
I'm going. I have to say, I love your inks that you have, and I love. Hazel was saying how she has got one of your magnetic glass mats and how much she loves it.
She's lovely.
She's so lovely.
Lovely lady.
But also, I love the way that you know, when you invest in Stencil by Me, it's things that are going to make you happy to work with.
Well, you said, didn't you, when we launched this about this mat, you're like, why has nobody done it? I've been wanting it for years.
And the best thing is, it looks so beautiful.
It looks beautiful, yeah. It's white.
I mean, it's practical, it's magnetic, but it's so pretty.
Right, shall we do some stamping with these lovely silhouettes? Now, over the course of the last 2 shows, I've shown you how to basically just stamp them and you get real wow factor cards, but maybe we should step it up a little bit. Maybe you're a little bit more advanced or you're not scared of playing around with a bit of colour. So here I have some watercolour card. Not normal card, just the watercolour card. I'm just going to stick it down on here. So wet your mat and stick it down, then it's not going to come raising up. Now I'm going to wet it as well, and I'm going to create a nice sunset. Just like that, she says. Just like that. Right.
I mean, it's a little bit dull if that's the land.
Yeah, just
the sunset, you know.
So let's get some ink on our mat here. So let's go for, I don't know, a tropical sky. So let's get some yellow on here. Nothing fancy.
And but you have got one of your brushes. Do we need to have?
These are on the website.
No,
These are a flat one. They come in a set of 4. But if you do, it's just a nice flat soft. There's 3 ones.
Yeah, we do have the ink pads as well. So we have got the full set, and then you can go for. Oh, that's sold out. But we have the other options available. Oh, nice.
So I'm literally, the card is wet, so I'm just basically just adding a bit of a sunset here. So let's go a bit of pink as well. I'm going for a tropical.
Nice. Love the colours. I said it last. I mean, I just.
Well, you sent me that lovely download, didn't you, for our lovely customers to get sorted, so people can sort of like understand their colours then, can't they?
Well, it's sometimes I think that, you know, lots of us like to have a complete collection, but not all of us have got the budget at one point to have it. So we kind of go for pick and mixes and build our collection. So you can do, that looks amazing.
Yeah, so quite simple first. I'm just going to blast it off, just take a bit of the water out of it, and then I'm just going to go on and add a bit more. So let's go back in with some pink. So this is where you really can sort of elevate your stamps even further, you know. Have a bit of confidence to just dry brush a bit of colour on it. It's not hard. At the end of the day, it is a piece of card, you know what? And if it don't do great, put it in bin and get another piece of card. I'm sure you've all got tons of it at home. So then all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add a bit of blue. Let's get a bit of water in here, as if we are doing a sunset. So I'm not going to clean my brush. I'm not too precious about it. And then let's just get a... It's not too difficult. So now I could stamp my industrial escape as if it's in the horizon. Yes. You could actually put your cabin in there if you wanted to. Just play around with it. Make that a little bit darker. You could dry it off. I don't think there's any rules. You at home will have far more time than I have. Move the colour around, play with it.
That's nice.
So let's just pretend that sun's coming down a little bit.
The colours that are just... This is what I love your inks. It's just the colours are just beautiful.
Like so. So let's just tidy up here a second.
Okay. Now, of course, I have to remind you that if you want to go for the options of the ink pads, details on the screen, this is to take advantage of as well of that KPMP at £3, because that means that if you are going for the weekender, you have got stamps, you have got perfect ink that will match it up. It's just £6.29 per colour. Maybe that's just like you want to go for the magenta, which is the beautiful pink. You want to go for the surfboard, which is the blue. You want to go for bittersweet, which is the orangey color. And of course, if you want to go for the yellow, it's sherbet. So remember, some of them may have gone, so this is why you want to check out your baskets as soon as possible.
So all I've done is I've got my flat brush again. I'm just going to put a bit of a sun in here. We've got a little bit, so I've just wet it. So this is wet, so just get rid of the excess water in there. So clean brush, clean-ish water. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop my brush in flat and I'm just going to twizzle it round in a circle. And just let it just do its thing. You're probably thinking that's done. Absolutely not. Trust me, it absolutely has. Okay. It absolutely has. So just pop it in. So basically this is just lifting.
Oh, by the way, we are heading towards limited on the weekender. If you want yours, you know what to do. Please make sure to check out your basket.
And then all I'm going to do is just take that tissue and lift it out, and I have some sort of sunset coming in there.
And
if you blast it if you blast it off, so basically clean water, bleach it out. As the drier you do it, the more that sunlight is going to pop there. So now I've created like a mini horizon. I can stamp any stamp there now, and I literally have got a beautiful card. So that's a sunset sort of idea.
Right.
But here I did like a little bit of a sky, a mid-90s sky, where I bleached out and I tried to do those lines. I'm not an artist by any means, but I love to try, and I love the results if you do give it a go. So make sure you do give it a go at home. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in that lovely landscape, because we haven't done that sort of park one. Just move that away. We'll use that on another card. And we'll stamp it out in white, and then I'll chuck some embossing powder on. Here we go.
So the Weekender, remember, it's approaching limited stock. If you want it, you know, you have got the details on the screen, left-hand side of the screen. You can pay as little as £13.76 today.
So you can see here, you could create the distance of that sort of industrial estate if you wanted to. Either way, it don't really matter which way, I guess. Let's just do this one, shall we?
I
haven't used this one yet, so.
And especially if you want, you know, like you have got memories from a, you know, like maybe a romantic getaway in the city, or, you know, girls' night out or something like this. This would be perfect as well for, you know, kind of those memory albums.
And I think because the images are so abstract in design, it allows you to think about you're relating to it in probably a different way to anybody else would. So I'm just using my white ink pad here, and then I'm going to chuck some white embossing powder on it. And this is just going to give me a totally different look again. So over the course of the last 2 days, you will have seen that I have 2 days, 1 day, I have used embossing powders and black ink quite a lot. So I'm sort of changing it up again, because I know people like to tune in for every single show.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to give you a variation of techniques here to play with when you get yours home. So this is watercolour card, so I may, oh, wow, it's nice already. I may have to stamp it twice. So let's put some more ink on.
That's all right. That's so beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. In the white, it's just so, you know, striking, isn't it? So different. If it snows, if it's like, this could be like, you know, those like a week. Oh, look at that. I was thinking for Christmas, if somebody's treating somebody to go to New York for Christmas, wouldn't that be a lovely card to say, send them, you know?
So I'm just chucking some white embossing powder on here. You can totally skip this part if you want to, but it sort of seals it. So if you are wanting to add any more colour on top, you can absolutely do that.
The inks are flying.
And then what I'm going to do is add some sparkle.
Are flying. Everything basically is going. The embossing folders as well. We have got the happy hour also fly. How is the happy hour doing actually?
I think they're all back from the Mother's Day meals.
Absolutely. Feeling very, oh, the money's, like, that's something. Do you get any money for Mother's Day? Or
no.
Present? Just a meal?
Just a meal.
Yeah.
Or a breakfast.
Yeah. Tomorrow, though, it's also in Spain, it's Father's Day.
Okay.
Because the 19th of March, it's like in Spain, it's always, Father's Day is always the 19th of March.
Right. So isn't it crazy how sort of like just over the road, because it's not that far away, Spain.
And it used to be with my in-laws that they are Canadian. So it was like, one day here, one day in Canada, one day in Spain. And so I will get it, you know, it's like so different. It's so different, yeah.
So this is sort of like, although the white was good enough because my white ink pad is amazing, I wanted to sort of seal it here because I would like to add some sparkle.
Nice. And it's a pigment white, isn't it? Yeah, because otherwise it wouldn't stand out. Yeah, and then you can see it. That's so gorgeous. Oh, by the way, we have got some news.
Okay.
The news are, well, I'm gonna be like very much like, it's almost like, you know, in those programs on TV, it's like,
not telling you all.
And the winner, yeah. Right, we have news on the Weekender. It is now limited stock. That means that 90% of the stock has now gone. If you want it, your cancer, we are triple checking. There is no more there is no extended delivery. So this is it. If you want it, now is your chance. Remember, 90% of the stock are gone.
Right, so let's add some sparkle and then we'll get this on a card. So let's go blue sparkle. So basically, let me show you very quickly before these go, the pens. So they're the same as any other sparkle pen that we've had. Lots of brands do sparkle pens, okay? So all you do is you squeeze the sides as normal, but this time clear with blue in, look at that.
Oh, I can see. Can you see? Oh, look at dancing, but then definitely that blue. Wow.
So I'll just show you some of the other colours while I've got them out here. So,
oh, yeah, that is just beautiful.
So this one is gold. Let's just lift that up.
Yeah, you can see the golden tone. Yeah, there it is.
Brilliant for Christmas, ladies and gents, you know. So, and then I'll just do one more because I know we've got to move on. Let's do the red here.
Yeah. And
the red.
That is, yeah. That is.
They're really, really cool. So think about.
Oh, wow.
So funny.
No, that's so pretty, isn't it? Basically, our Laura did say something in our ears. I didn't quite grab it. So I was like, oh, this is so pretty. So pretty. It's like.
So I'm just going over the top part of here with the blue, and you could mix this in with the paints, mix this in with all of the other products that you have. Maybe you don't have sparkle. You can absolutely do it. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up because we found it quite difficult, but it is definitely there.
I can see it. I mean, because it's, you can see there. Like, let me grab it. There. No, there.
Is it
sorry, I
can you see
grab
it,
but you can see there. There you can see. There's
Let me just blast. Let's just push it and see if that helps. Oh,
and
it's coming now.
Because
it's coming.
Because, we can see it, the blue.
So now I'm not governed by the coloured ink now, Paola. I'm governed by what do I want to put this blue on? Well, I want like some blue sparkle in my sky here, guys. So it's just absolutely. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
And it's blue. And
it's definitely
it's
blue.
silver.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've got that capability with gold and whatever else. So I'm not going to carry on with that card. I've got a few other things I want to show.
Laura is going to be sad because she loves that. But
I will finish it. I'll show you.
That is, if can you just
just pop it on here, look. Like it was going to go on a nice matte layer and then on.
That's it. That's all we need. That's all we need to see. Thank you so much.
And a nice sentiment.
Remember, the Weekender is now, of course, you can see it on the screen. It's green on the screen, which means that is limited stock. Over 90% of the stock. If you want it, you know what to do. The only consideration is whether you want to flexify it or not, but definitely be part of the club because if the saving is such that is worth becoming one. Now, if you are thinking, I love it, I'm going to check out the baskets, but I want some more inspiration, well, here it is. Always so inspirational, isn't it? But we don't have to forget that they are not ours. The Weekender isn't ours, or the happy hours aren't ours until you check those baskets out. We have got a phenomenal deal for you from, of course, Stands By Me. This is beautiful. It's, of course, the gorgeous bottle. It's about to sell out. If you have it in your baskets, please make sure to check them out. If you don't have it in your baskets, run to get that because otherwise you will miss out on that one. Technically gone. If you have it in your baskets, you can get as well. And remember, if some bounce back, we will let you know. You can. We need to tell you when all the stock is allocated. And remember that means that if you don't check out, that's fine. Let somebody else have it. That's absolutely fine. But then we need to tell you as well about that. Saving £18 means that it's half price at £17.98. 072 531 is your item number. We also have an amazing deal on the Frantic Floral 3 HD 3D embossing folder. which is so gorgeous. And you can see all the, this is limited stock. Again, it will sell out probably. Laura hasn't quite said the words yet. And as you know, Laura is the, she has the gift of foresight. She can see exactly what's going to happen when sellouts are going to happen. 509-799 is your item number. So if you want it, it's just £7.19. So it's really a great price for an embossing folder. The ink pads as well are very busy. I know we have sold out of most of the colors. There are some available, but literally extra super limited stock of Sherbert, Bittersweet. Those ones still available, but literally the first one to go, hetero as well. So the first people that are going to check those baskets probably are going to be the ones who get it. Right, let's head back to the Weekender, also limited
So I'm going to use this beautiful one again, and I'm going to use this gorgeous, gorgeous tree. Now, if you stamp this in just black ink, sorry, Paula, there is a card.
Yeah.
That is, if you just go round, there is a card that's just like monochromatic in greys with the tree. Can you see it anywhere? Basically, the card itself, just in greys, stamped in black and white. Nope. Oh
yes, I can. The tree seed.
Just the trees. Yeah. If you can stamp a stamp. No, not that one. I know. If you can stamp a stamp just in grayscale with black and white with the lady and the gent in front of a grey tree.
I mean, it took me a half an hour,
and
but
it tells a story. That's a credit to the stamp, and that is what this collection is all about. Although you can be creative with colour, greens and blues, and add reflections and things like that, check this out.
That's so beautiful, isn't it?
Just in greys. I spoke about this earlier. This is telling an absolute story to me. There's faded out trees here, then there's a grayscale tree, then you've got the lady and gent sat on here with a little bit of the tree in there. Absolutely gorgeous.
It is indeed.
So let me just show you how I'm going to change it up a little bit. So I'm going to use these fantastic trees. I'm going to emboss these, and then I'm going to run them through one of our HD 3D embossing folders.
Okay.
Totally different, and this is why I love embossing folders, because they really do change up your craft. So sticky ink pad on here, get the sticky ink on there. Now I have used an anti-static bag on this card, so it's a nice, so I get a lovely finish. Okay, push, so you can see you've got the solid sort of tree, which is very clean, classic in line art, and then you have sort of the faded out design where we've taken elements away.
Okay.
So I'll lift it up, and hopefully I've got a nice print. It just looks nice just as a watermark, doesn't it? I'm just going to do it for the second time just to make sure I have picked up all that detail. Now, a clear embossing powder with this and then the watercolour dropped on top would look awesome. Unfortunately, I haven't got my clear with me. I thought I picked up clear, and guess what? I've picked up white.
Right. That happens all the time. Yeah.
So we'll just take this off there. You've got your watermark there. So let's just use one that I have with me.
Which is that is that one of your colours?
Yeah.
So gorgeous, isn't it? It's like kind of a rose gold quartz,
Be Bold, it's called, this one. Tap off the excess, and then you get this beautiful,
nice,
sparkly tree. So let's just, can you just get that?
Yeah, of course I can do that, yeah.
So let's heat set this one really quickly, and this is a great fast card, super duper. So get your gun hot. Make sure your gun's hot. Less time on the card means less waves in your card. Card doesn't like heat. So when it's hot enough,
oh, look at that. Wow, that's so beautiful.
When it heats, it'll sort of change in colour slightly. Follow the powder.
I mean, sometimes I think that your packaging, as beautiful as it is, that it's kind of almost like deceiving how much you are getting.
Yeah, I know.
This is because you are getting so much more.
And I do encourage, leave it in the packet. It's eco-friendly packaging. I spend a lot of money on my packaging. It's one of my priorities. So make sure you leave it in there. But that QR code on the back,
absolutely,
you're going to get total inspiration in so many different ways. So with this one now, because it's just, it looks amazing in sparkle. But now if we bring in one of our embossing So now we could sort of like, you could capture the moment on this one, or has that other one, has that one gone?
Yeah, I think we still have the frantic floral. Can we? How do we have it? The front. It's so ultra
right, so
mega
if you did
limited.
get it, you can see how it will fit seamlessly in there, and it'll sort of like frame your artwork on there. So let's.
Just technically gone. If you have it in your basket, you still can get it. Otherwise, you will miss out.
So I'm going to pop the star. I'm going to go stars. I'm going to go crazy with the really busy one. So can you see now? Look at that. That's going to look awesome. And then I'll just trim it down. 1 second. Make sure it's straight. And I'm just going to run this reflection through my embossing folder just to create a bit of texture on my card, to show you that, you know, embossing folders are awesome in every way, shape and form. But sometimes it's cool to mix them up with your dies and mix them up with your stamps and things like that.
Okay, all right. All the ink pads now, all the colors have now technically gone. Again, if you are one of the ones that have got a couple of colors in your basket, the baskets auto refresh every 10 or 15 minutes, so you will lose it out if you don't check out your baskets. Right. Wow, that's beautiful, isn't it?
So you see that reflection in all of those scattering of stars on there. So let's just trim this base off very quickly.
And then,
Super, super easy. So I've got that lovely reflection at the base of this square here. Let's just tidy up a second. These embossing folders are going to see you through Christmas too. Absolutely see you through Christmas.
All right. And that is the thing. It starts for Christmas, for celebrations, for teenagers, for those people that you don't want to send a flower, a star. Lots of people like this expression. I know always my friend John, well, our friend John, says always, "You're a star." You know, that's such a fantastic, you know.
So if you mount it on, you see how instantly it starts to pop on the card. Yeah, and it's because it's white as well. I think it looks cool, do you?
Absolutely,
because it's not overpowering because it's on that white background on there. So then all I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick this onto my card blank, and I've stamped out one of the lovely sentiments.
And that's part, of course, of that kind of
chucking it at you.
Yeah, I was. That kind of
it will end up everywhere.
Yeah,
it'll be in my hair in a minute.
Like
it'll be in my hair in a minute.
Yeah, you don't want glue in your trimmer. It can be.
And then I've got this lovely Explore, which if you trim this card down to square, it would be fine. It would look amazing in the middle of the reflection if you want to, or you could just pop it down here.
Yeah.
I'll go here because I would trim the card down to a square. Awesome. But it just shows you that reflection underneath.
That's so nice, isn't it? That is so beautiful.
So cool.
595307 is your item number for this bundle. Right, if you want to go, well, the bundle, the weekender that we have, remember, it's getting more and more limited stock as the minutes go by. I don't think we will have it tomorrow. So let's have it now. Let's have the amazing weekender. I will say one thing. I absolutely love the embossing folders as well that you can get this hour. Coming up next, part of that different aunt. It's well, I need to see the number actually. 45017F4 is your item number. You are getting all three of them, the beautiful stars, HD 3D, £11.98 is your savings, £26.99. And we have another item that is a limited stock, which is of course the Gossip, the ink worth talking about. There it is, £19.99 unless you are in the club, but it is limited stock. That you know what that means, 90% already gone. 268996 is your item number. But it's all about this weekender, isn't it? This weekender that probably is not going to make it till the end of this hour. So grab it now. What you have in here is so amazing. It's just so many things that you can do with this. I love the reflection. So there is an element of contemplation. There is an element of, you know, perfect for sympathy cards, as much as celebration of an engagement or celebration and an anniversary as well. There is that, but there is so much more than that. There is so many possibilities in this one. There is so many amazing kind of constructions of Christmas cards, of somebody who likes the outdoor. All that is, of course, part of your incredible weekender, which is very, very ultra mega limited stock. if you want it as well, you can bring in other characters, other stamps that you may have. But remember, you are getting also 3 stencils, which are beautiful, giving you the apertures for those inks to go through it and create the perfect focal point, the colorway to draw the attention into then a stamp image in there. I have to lift this one up because it's just one of those samples that is incredible by Paul Shelley again. Isn't it just incredible? 595307 is your item number. And of course, this is the Weekender Ultra Mega Limited Stock. 595307 is your item number. Now, we are very busy as well for the happy hour. Now, the happy hour is just that set of amazing words. Half the stock has gone. Well, you know what? I was thinking these stamps will look amazing over any of those amazing images. So if you have got the stencils from the Weekender and then you just put happiness in there, you could look at that. So that could be an amazing card. This is the thing, when you have got amazing designs, you get the amazing results. If you want yours, 120337 is your item number. Now, grab your happy hour. Remember the deal, the better than half price will disappear in the next hour, well, at the top of the hour. The inks, that amazing, it's a clear ink with glitter that is colored. That's the way that I would describe it, because then it gives you that glitter, that soft shimmer, but in different colors, and you can see all of them in here, from purple to gold to clear to rose to green, and of course you have got there the blue as well. That means that you can create add the perfect matching glitter into your creations, like you can see it in here as well. 268996 is your item number. £17.99 is your price. If you want yours, you know what to do. Grab it while we have it in stock. Ultra Mega Limited stock. And then also very busy for the embossing folders, which are just so glorious. And they are, because you have got the beautiful single star with those twigs in there, that kind of distress effect in the center. Then you have got the shower of stars. I mean, isn't it just amazing in here? I adore this. When think about cutting, maybe some of them fancy cutting, give them a little bit more the dimension. But this has to be my absolutely favorite. I mean, this could be in a frame and just like that, and it just would be absolutely stunning. I just would love that. 450174 is your item number. If you want yours, £26.99, and of course remember that saving £11.98. Well, I don't think it's going to be there for long either, but let's head back to that Weekender. Remember, check out your baskets though.
So I'm going to use the heart again, but what I thought might be quite cool is if we do the top piece of our card in monochromatic and we do the reflection down below in colour, or vice versa.
Nice.
So top colour and bottom in monochromatic. So I have the heart stencil, which is super cool. I'm just holding it in place here with my magnet. So let's do colour at the top.
Nice. I mean, the inks have all gone, but you know.
So I can use any then.
Yeah, any of them.
Let's just move that out of the way.
I mean, well done to the people who, because they always sell out, don't they?
They do. They will be coming back though, don't worry. So I'm just adding a little bit of orange here, just very lightly. So I'm going colour, remind me, I'm going colour on the top and monochromatic on the base. So let's add a bit of pink at the base of this heart here. So just very lightly.
And they blend beautifully as well.
Yeah, they're really good. So we have our coloured heart at the top, and then down here, let's do the monochromatic.
Right. So you're going to go for black.
That's it, thanks, Paul. And then just swap out the brush here. So I'm going for like a grey hue here. Yeah. So I'll just pop it in place, a bit lower down here. And then we'll hold this in place. Bit of black on here, just for sort of like cast a shadow. Yeah. Might get a bit of pink on there, but hey. So I'm just casting that shadow.
Nice.
Quite simple, really. So there we have our colour and our plane. So let's just move this out of the way for now. So now there's one of two things I can do. I could do the tree, so the tree's green at the top and black at the bottom. In fact, yeah, let's do that because I think that'll look quite cool. I know I've used the tree once, but I have used nearly all of them now in all of the demos, so go back and watch them. Yeah. So let's pop this half on and half off, just to be a bit creative. Let's go. So I'm going green top.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like sometimes, yeah, the colour is at the top and then...
Yeah, so get some colour on that. You can actually spray these with water too. So, you know, don't put yourself in a box thinking, oh, I can't spray it. Of course you can spray water. And then I'm just going to lightly tap the base here in a black. Yeah. So I'm going to get like a sketchy feel. Just maybe go up to that line. And we'll stamp it out and see what it looks like.
And of course, because you're using the Eureka, if you wanted...
Add more, take away, yeah, absolutely.
If you wanted to take it away, how would you do it? White ink? Maybe?
So yeah, you could add a white layer on top. So I've got my green at the top, I've got my grey at the bottom. It's a bit sketchy in the centre there, just like a bit more ink here. Here and here, as you can see. I think the green's okay though. So now if I did that too dark, which Paula's just made an absolute great point there, just soften that a little bit. You could absolutely go on top with a white ink pad in it, push it all totally back.
Oh yeah,
so you can see,
still like it. Yeah,
it looks quite cool, doesn't it? It does. So now in that set, that's the happy hour deal. We have the most amazing sentiments, and I love this amazing grace in the sort of cross.
Oh, now the happy hour is limited stock. I mean, I think almost everything is limited stock. Do make sure to check out your baskets if you want those beautiful happiness stamps in there. Saving £6.14 in the club.
Oh, we've got an email.
Sorry, no, not in the club. That's if you are in the club, even better. You have got a lovely email from Adele. I don't think it's Dear Adele, but this one is Dear Adele of Create and Craft.
Bless.
Hi, Paula and Toni. Wow, another fabulous collection from Toni and Stands By Me. What one beautiful collection it is. I love how Toni makes everything look so easy. If I attempted what Toni just did in her last demo, the sunset, it would end up looking like a muddy mess. You don't need to be an artist, though, with Stands By Me, though. Their products do all the hard work for you. Thanks for all the inspiration and amazing products, Toni. You really are the best. Love from Adele.
Oh, Adele, thank you so much. Adele's cards are brilliant, by the way.
Oh, see, it's just having a go, isn't it?
It is. So I've just taken amazing. The one that I loved was too big for my project. So I've just taken Faith and I'm just going to pop it down here, maybe heighten it a little bit because we've got that cute sort of extended arm on there. And we'll just stamp this one out.
And then, perfect.
Oh, and we have a nice cat. And then, have the pens gone?
The pens are limited stock, but you know, if you want them, you can kind of get them. And of course, then you can choose the green for the top.
Absolutely, and these are reactive inks as well, so you'll get a slight bleed, which is lovely. So we'll go green on the top, which will dry nicely with green sparkle, game changer, and then shall we go, let's go gold on the bottom.
Yeah. And that's just the thing, it will be so subtle. I mean, the glitter is definitely there, but it's not in your face.
And that's what I like about them, because I like to do overlays over me pretty flowers and things like that, and I just want it to just catch as a glance. So let me just hold out there. That will dry and you'll see it, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it. Well done.
That's so pretty. Well, thank you so much for showing this. And I love this card. I think it's just like the top half with beautiful color, and then the reflection, and the roots are kind of black and white. But that's very, with that poignant sentiment of faith as well. That is, of course, the happy hour, and the happy hour having that word faith, but also happiness, amazing grace. You have got thankful, joyful, hope, and of course in two different ways. That happy hour is about to sell out. So if you want to go for this set, please grab happiness before it kind of disappears. 120337 is your item number. It's one of those stamp sets that is striking, it's beautiful, and also it contains happiness. So well, that's not to like. And of course, you're not going to pay £12.85. You're going to pay less than that if you are in the clubs. £9 if you are in the club. So fabulous. Is it a 30% deal as well, or? It's better than half price, that much I know, but yeah. We'll check it out. Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Look at me. I know, you know.
Check you out.
Just a lucky guess, to be honest, yeah.
Ah.
It's now gone, so that's gone. So second, well, actually the ink sold out, this has sold out, the Gossip pens, we still have some. Inks, some have bounced back.
Quick, whilst there's a few bouncing back, can I just show you this cool technique? I did it yesterday with this sort of like, you pay a lot of money for papers that create this, don't you? Let's just show you how I did it. Super easy. So these ink pads are brilliant in the sense that you can do distressed backgrounds. They're water reactive, but they have a firm foam base which is softer than most, enabling you to stamp with a crisp design as well. Normally you need two separate ink pads, you don't need it with these. Super cool. So basically all I did was now they are juicy, so you have to sort of like be a little bit restrained with them, but I just took the ink pad and I just swiped in different ways. So that's orange, bit of pink. Nothing too fancy here, but it just gives you a different sort of feel with your cards. And then once you've done it, if you think it's too vibrant or too bright, you can always pull it back and pop some white on, like you said earlier. So just add the yellow like so, and then if you want the sort of reactiveness of it, take your spritzer bottle and just drop those spots on, and the reactive will happen instantly. I like a lot of reactive in mine. Yeah, add it on there, and then you just grab your tissue or whatever you want it to do, and then we'll just take some of it off.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And when you blast it off with your gun, that
I love that.
It comes really bright white. You'll see it just come to life then, and then you just get this look here. Super easy. So they are a lovely ink pad. I promise you, when you probably get them, you will not look back. They are awesome inks. So let's go to our quick demo then. So this is the one that I did last time, and I'm going to use that lovely one with the cabin on this time. Let's change it up a little bit.
Okay.
I'll show you this cabin. Oopsie daisy, sorry. So this is obviously needs cutting down, but just to show you how we can sort of repeat our design. So I'm going to go right to the left of this piece of cardstock here.
Yeah.
And we'll stamp it out. We'll just do it in black. They're real good, feel good stamps.
Nice,
these.
they are.
They make you look very good.
I love the kind of both the almost breathability. It's like kind of you are out in nature and you can feel the fresh
telling a story.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just kind of.
So you're sort of like getting that cute look at that. Yeah. That looks absolutely awesome. But to show you how you can extend, let's move it over slightly. Take your stamp. Now don't worry if your stamp extends beyond your tool, it still works. So, and of course, if we don't have a Eureka, we could just use a acrylic block, acrylic block, whatever you're used to, really. They're not. I always say that tools like this are not absolute essentials. They're not, but they are definitely aids.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm just stamping up the bit that I need here.
Yeah. I mean, once that you get used to having a stamping, tool, you get used to it, and I cannot stamp on and with acrylic block.
Yeah, it's like, what you get used to, isn't it?
Look at that.
So you can see now it looks like I've absolutely got two cabins here. So although I've got that bright pink and orange sort of background there, all I need to do now is bring in some colour to my water, add a gel pen. I mean, I would probably trim this down anyway because it looks a bit blocky, but I think you get the idea when I say to you, just be really creative with your colour. Don't put yourself in a box, just have fun with it.
Absolutely.
It's a piece of card.
Yeah. There.
I'll just take a bit of this ink here, just a little bit of the blue, and let's get some colour down in this, like this reflection part here. Not much, but
just a little bit.
Yeah. Because it is going to blend in with the colour underneath because it's water reactive, but just to add an accent. Then when you trim it down and you pop it, like what Paola did brilliantly earlier was she grabbed that card blank. Did you see when she grabbed that black? Because she knew as soon as you put that on a piece of black, it was going to go pop.
Absolutely.
So as soon as you grab your black cardstock, gold cardstock,
Yeah.
whatever you're going to mount it onto, you're going to be absolutely blown away. So, I mean, I'm on grass here. I shouldn't really be on grass, but I think you get the I think you get the idea. So add that little bit of water up there. Trim it down. Get your gel pen. Bring back the roof to your house. So although I've lost a little bit of it there, bring back that gel pen. Add some white to the trees if you want to. Add some snow to the mountains.
Yeah.
Trim it down and put it onto a card
I
blank.
actually like it like as it is, like that kind of, maybe like this. So this is how I would trim, because that kind of, I like that.
But
and then maybe
can I just show you?
Well,
so if you've done that and you're thinking, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure about that. Now this is where your pictures come into their own. So I'm gonna pick some of, which bit do we like?
I love it all.
Look at that. So now if we get maybe a black ink pad, because I know Simon said he liked the shadow on that other card. If you've got a black ink pad now, just added
and this is where
a tiny hue of black. So it just highlights this little window.
That's so clever. I love that.
So I would probably still cut this quite larger than, because I like the exterior. But I would have like a window, and this is where you sort of scene setting with your designs. It's super, super cool.
It is, isn't it?
So not much, and it doesn't look like it's got much on there. But then when you take the... Look at that, we've got our window. So all I would do now is trim that down and mount that onto a card, and I've got a shadow within a shadow. It's telling me a great story, that.
It is, indeed. If you want yours, well, if you want the weekender, now is your chance. I don't think there were going to be any shows tomorrow because we cannot update you when it sells out between shows. So if you don't want to take the risk, don't play craft roulette. Get it now. Don't forget that if it's not yours until you check those baskets out, flexing in the club means that you are only going to pay £13.76. Right,
Great
Toni?
show.
Yeah, as always, you are so talented. And also you bring us amazing products. So I don't think we are going to see you tomorrow.
Okay, it's fine.
But we will see you soon.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm back in a few weeks.
Oh, well, we're looking forward. Always amazing goodies when Toni is here. But don't forget, we have got lots more coming up, including a fabulous hour with Alan Create, amazing Janet Prank, and Dashing Dan. Yeah, he's like, he's not dashing for one day. I mean, he's not dashing into the studio. You're not dashing into the studio. That's why I call you Dashing Dan.
I've been here the whole day, the whole hour.
Anyway, right. Anyway, we'll see you later. Yeah, he has been in the studio for a long time. So anyway, moving on, Alan Create coming out with Janet and Dashing Dan without the dashing. And then one day special lunch at 6 with Grab Yourself Silly. I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early. And the one day special has that extra 30% discount. And if you're a club member, you're saving £28.29. And on top of that, you have got those 3 flexes, and the PMP estates are £3. 3 great reasons to go for the one day special. The latest collection from Stylized, but to me, ultimately, it's all about the gorgeousness, the lusciousness, the intricacy, the timeless elegance of these dies. 3 die sets that give you all those possibilities. Having on the edge element in there means that you have got all sorts of possibilities, from creating incredibly beautiful edge cards or to create the most stunning focal points. This is what the one day is all about, giving you timeless elegance that you can then bring in other elements. If you want yours, you know what to do. Check out your baskets right now.
Hi, I'm Phil Martin. I'm the founder of Sentimentally Yours. Sentimentally Yours is my award-winning brand of craft products such as craft dies, stamps, papers, tools and so much more. As a crafter, I find inspiration everywhere and try and incorporate these into my designs, and hopefully my inspiration will spark your creativity. On my shows, I hope to educate you and inspire you so that you get the most out of my products, and I'm sure there'll be a giggle along the way. Tune into my Sentimentally Yours shows on Create and Craft.
Tickets are on sale now for Crafting Live at Doncaster Racecourse on the 15th and 16th of July, featuring exclusive offers and competitions. Sign up to free make and takes, stock up on your crafty goodies from a vast range of exhibitors, and watch live guest demonstrations. We will also be broadcasting live, so join our audience and meet our presenters after the shows. Club members, order your tickets online to receive free entry. So, treat yourself or someone special to a great day out and book your tickets now at createandcraft.com and search for Crafting Live. We look forward to seeing you there.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Create and Craft. My name's Dan Bancroft, and what a sales show we have for you all in Create. There are dozens and dozens of items on this show, and this pricing is exclusive